I passed a place called Fingering Hoe.
Oh, yeah.
We should go on a UK-wide LuAnna tour.
A filthy name.
We're LuAnna, and we're here in Fingering Hoe.
I was so pleased it was just a chug nut.
Oh.
He uses his balls for temperature control. I know a few other men that do this. Be warned, it's LuAnna, and this podcast contains honest, upfront opinions, rants, bants, and general explicit content, but you know you love it.
Hello. Sorry, I was distracted. I'm having to order some horse feed.
Oh, okay. Would you like to finish that order? We'll just wait for Lou to do her admin so she's present and with us. We'll say good morning to Imogen Rosehart, who is here in the flesh.
Hello.
How are you, Babs?
I'm well.
You are looking cute in your little gingham scrunchie today.
Thank you. Can I say something while she's doing this?
Sorry.
I went to go and see Hercules, the musical.
Oh, where's that one at?
Never heard of that.
In town.
Right, yeah.
At the Theatre Royal, Drury Lane.
Oh, beautiful theatre where Frozen was. Yeah.
Yes,
And
indeed. I enjoyed it.
yeah.
That was my review. I went because I love the film. You know, Hercules.
Do you? Yeah.
the
Do you
Disney
know what?
film.
I've never really got into the whole Hercules thing. No.
I've never watched it.
Have you not?
Do you really like it?
I love the
No.
film.
We
What,
used
the
to.
cartoon?
Yes.
I have to be honest, I don't understand when adults like cartoon things. It actually gives me
It's
the
because
ick.
it's like it was
No, it
from
does.
childhood.
Yeah,
So
but
it's like
that's when you were a
nostalgia.
kid to get over it.
Why can't I like things that I used to like when I was a kid?
You've grown up now and the adult life is a miserable one, okay? So you need to be fucking miserable.
Emma, you watch your Hercules, and do you know what I like from? I love the Goonies.
The
I love
Goonies.
nothing better than watching the Goonies on a Mary Poppins of a Sunday. Well, we never got into Hercules, although when I was pregnant with Enzo, Alex called my bump Hercules, which obviously is Hercules in Italian. Hercules.
Eccola. Sorry, I've done my
Have you done your horse
feed
admin?
order.
She's back in the room. It's LuAnna, the podcast with LuAnna, and of course producer Imo. We're talking about Hercules. So was it a big
Like when
production?
people talk about Madagascar.
What about it?
I'm not really into Madagascar.
What, as in the film?
Well, you're just watching I just don't like watching cartoons. Do you know
that's
what I
okay.
like watching?
Oh.
Things about murders.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, you both like actually
Love
true
a
crime.
murder.
Yeah, you love a bit of true crime.
I just love true crime. It's depressing. I wish I liked
You know what's
cartoons.
good?
What?
If you like the 24 Hours Nanny, that sort of 24 hours and police custody vibe.
Well, I think we discovered last week that Lou frigs off to that.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
BBC, there's a documentary called 24/7 Murder or something. Good.
Good. Whoa. Oh, do you know what I saw actually? I was at the theatre. Indy did a little singing thing for school. And you know, normally I hate going to these things because I think, they're fucking shit. And I hate watching other people's snotty children. It's awful.
Such a lovely mother.
It was actually really good.
Oh, well, there you go.
And the kids sounded great.
Brilliant.
I was highly entertained. They sang loads of cool songs. I mean, you two would love. They did an ABBA melody. They
Medley.
sang
Medley, yeah.
They sang Song from Les Mis.
Oh,
They did Wicked songs.
Did they do Cast on a Cloud?
No, they did another one. But Indy did Cast on Cloud as a solo.
Did they
last
do
time.
At the End of the Day is nothing
Yes.
da, 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 da,
Oh, no.
da, da, da.
No, but I like that song too. And then they also sung, which we all love. We go together like
Shang-la-la-la, ding-a-ding-a-dong.
Remember forever like
Shoo-bop, shoo-wada-wada, yibbity-boom-de-boom.
Chang chang
Changly changy-bop.
We'll always be
together.
Whoa, yeah! But I thought, how cool is that they had the kids singing it?
Love
well,
that.
it was a brilliant concert. Loved it.
You see what you're missing out on, Lou, by not
Chelmsford
going?
Theatre. No, I did go.
No, but by other stuff. You see all
But
this
I do
joy.
often think, I can't bother to go to that fucking watch these kids do. The worst of the music ones.
Oh, the violin,
On the
scratchy violin.
I mean, thank God Clemmy's given up the violin.
We've just given both of our kids the I can't speak. They have to choose a musical instrument.
Yeah.
So piano, obviously.
Yeah,
You can
that's a
learn to
good
sight read
one.
because I learned piano. I
Yeah.
can read music. I think it's a good skill.
good skill.
You can transfer that sight reading skill
Yeah.
to everything. So basically, they're both going to start piano lessons. I think it's very important.
Indy used to do piano, then she gave it up, and now she just does singing and stuff.
Singing.
But
Singing's
anyway,
lovely.
back to the true crime. Whilst
Oh.
I was at Chelmsford Theatre,
Yes.
which is where we went to see James P.
Yes. Lovely little theatre. that.
Picked up the little pamphlet.
Oh, I love
and
a
I
theatre
noticed
pamphlet.
that in there was like a true crime evening with like the murder guy. He's not a murderer, but like a, ex-policeman.
person.
And you go for an evening and he talks to you about all, and I thought, I bet that'll be good. Anyway, I'm away.
Do you know
Up our
what?
street.
There's nothing better, I think, than a good local theatre.
Yeah.
When they put stuff on. In fact, I was even looking at it yesterday. We've got a lovely new theatre in Hartford.
Have we?
Yeah, lovely new. Oh, it's beautiful.
What, refurbed?
Completely refurbed. It's cinema and theatre.
Maybe we should go and play it. What's the capacity?
It's small. It's
Too
little,
small
but it's
for us.
very cute.
We're too big time now.
Well, I mean,
We're looking at the thousands, not the hundreds anymore.
I mean,
But remember our tour?
I like the small theatres.
I loved it when we played like 200 people in Leeds. That
I
was a
think
really good gig of ours.
was
that
really
was.
good.
The little one.
I cannot be more pro people going to theatre, kids going to theatre. And Enzo came home from school the other day and they'd obviously be giving some pamphlets out at school.
Yeah.
I love that little local theatre pamphlet. And he was like, can we go and watch Horrible Histories live? I went,
Yeah,
yes, we
so
can.
good.
And local theatre, like you think West End, you know, you're busting for a
Yeah.
shit ticket, 80 quid in the West End, right? Who can afford that for a family?
I looked to
But-
go to Wicked, £280.
It's ridiculous.
I didn't do it. I was going to book it for Father's Day.
on principle.
And I thought, God, there's 5 of us. I could have taken a nanny or did it. So sometimes there's 6 of us with a nanny. And then my parents. And I thought, oh my God, I'm looking at a minimum of 7 tickets,
it's too
270
much.
quid a ticket. I didn't do
Too
it.
much.
I thought, I don't know who can afford this, but I can't.
Well, this is why I think people
Can
should
book it.
support local theatre. So
Yeah.
I looked at this Horrible Histories thing. I think it's like £15 each to go. That's much more affordable, isn't
Yeah.
it? A couple of, and it's beautiful, really professional. We've got all
Yeah.
the popcorn and the sweets, you know, all of the experience of
Yeah.
a good theatre. You get your
Without
little
the
seat
high
and everything.
price.
Yeah, I'm like, do more local
And you can
theatre.
also look at like touring productions of
Yes.
musicals and stuff.
They're often just as good,
Yeah.
because the touring companies have come straight out of the West End
Yeah.
to have then taken it on, and also they're fresher as well, because sometimes they get a bit tired once they've been in London all that time.
yeah.
I'm so with you. This is our big appeal. Support local theatre.
Support local
I
theatre.
went. This isn't local theatre at all, but when I was in New York, I went saw a show on Broadway because you know.
Oh, yeah.
did.
Bougie. I saw.
yes.
What did I see on Broadway?
What do you see?
Sunset Boulevard.
Sunset Boulevard.
Never heard of it.
Oh yeah.
You know, like every musical you
It's
two.
very
Oh,
Angela
if
Weber.
you two went on like Mastermind or Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, your
Musicals.
thing.
Yes, it
what
would
mine
be.
be?
I
don't know
actually.
anything
Oh my
about
god! Have I not told you
anything.
this? I actually did get asked to do Celebrity
Stop.
Mastermind recently.
No,
Yeah.
why didn't
And
you
you
do
said
it?
no.
Do you know what?
Did you say
No, I
no?
couldn't do it. I was busy.
Would
I
you have
couldn't
done
do
it?
Well, I did say yes, a tentative yes, but I happened to have brought it up with my family, and my family are even more bloody blunt than you lot, quite honestly. Gone round for Sunday lunch with the fam, and I went, oh, you never guess what? I've had a request in if I do Celeb Mastermind to ask what my specialist subject is. And they all looked at me, and I went, well, you can't do that. I went, oh, so much for gassing me up, fam. Thank you. They went, what's your specialist subject going to be? The
What
only
was it?
person that was pro me doing it was my brother Andrew's girlfriend, Claire. Thank you, Claire. She was like, she's my hype girl. She's like, you'd be brilliant. Well, we came to the conclusion that
Yeah.
what do I know a lot about?
Musicals.
Not a lot. Either musicals or Blackadder
LuAnna the podcast.
or LuAnna the podcast.
I've never watched Blackadder.
I know everything. I
Is
can
that with
recite the
Monty
whole thing.
Python?
No, that's Monty Python.
Oh, okay.
Blackadder's Rowan Atkinson, Rick Mail,
never
Tony
seen
Robinson.
it.
But my brothers and I, we just grew up on that. But I said no, but then I'll be honest, well, I couldn't do it because I think you had to film in Belfast or something over 2
Oh,
days.
it's too far.
And then and then I thought, why am I? And this is like, we were talking about the other day, weren't we? About being cancelled and that kind
Yeah.
of stuff. Like for me now, I have to really think about why I'm doing this job because I'm very lucky. I do get offered to do lots of nice work, and I do enjoy working. But now I have to think, why am I doing it? What's it for? And I did think that is leaving me wide open for, no offence, but BBC don't get paid much. Going all the way to Belfast, lovely to do, but there's a very big risk of me looking like a total thicko.
Yeah.
Wow.
Content.
On national telly. Oh, yes,
Would
it
have
is
been great
content. And I did
content.
think the only reason of doing it
I
would
could have
be
gone with you.
LuAnna. Well, would you
Would've
do it
been
with me?
hilarious.
No, I don't think I would do
If I got
Mastermind.
what would your specialist subject be? Horses, dressage.
The thing is, I don't even still know enough about that. When you think
Yeah,
about
I
the
know.
equestrian world, and I don't really know anything about eventing. I'm not really into show jumping.
Well, this is it.
Racing a tiny bit, but I wouldn't really know. I'm sort of more of a high level knowledge,
Sort of
or low level
floater.
knowledge.
But this is what. But when you're
But I
suddenly,
wouldn't really know anything about anything.
but when you're suddenly faced
How
with
sad.
that, no, but
I'm
Lou,
nearly 40.
but that's
and
how.
I know fuck all
No, but
about
you're
fuck all.
like a primary school teacher. Know little about a lot.
Yeah, I'd say that was me too.
Okay.
Rather
thanks,
than
Emma.
like
That's
a
nice.
secondary school teachers, like a lot about a
A
little.
lot about a little.
Like
I'm quite good
concentrate.
at biology.
but enough to be on Celebrity
Really?
Mastermind.
No, I'm not a
So,
scientist.
but
babes.
honestly, and Lufanians as well. When you get to the point where someone's genuinely saying, "Okay, would you like to do this?" But you have to pick your specialist subject. It's a lot of pressure because my initial thoughts were backed up by my brilliant family, not going. What do you want to do? You look, and they were like, no. And my mum was genuine. I was like, she went, "Oh no, you look a right
You look
idiot.
stupid,
You look a
Anna."
right idiot." She even had the audacity to say, "What would my friend Jill think?" I was like, brilliant.
I think also
I
Mastermind's
did
quite a
Celebrity
hard one.
Pointless. So did you, didn't you?
I did that.
And
yeah.
I did get a pointless answer. I was so proud
Oh
of
no,
myself.
not pointless. I did.
Then I was with that-
tipping point.
Oh yeah.
I came second. to
Yeah,
last
see,
on
I
that.
did, but you're in a team in Pointless, and
Yeah.
they team with some dickhead from The Apprentice. You knew fuck all,
Oh,
hadn't even watched the
no.
show. At least if you're going on a show, fucking watch it, you pillock.
Yeah, you
anyway,
need to
he
have
was an
watched
idiot,
it.
and I couldn't talk to him because it was against the rules. And he
Oh,
got us out in the
no.
second round.
Bet you
I
were
was
fuming.
I was so fuming.
Fuming.
I just thought, you absolute bellend.
Yeah.
Was really proud of myself for my pointless answer.
Do you remember
and
what
he-
the question was?
Something about
We should go and look it back.
I can't remember.
Bex, can we pop on socials? Lou's pointless and my tipping point. I was really annoyed because the
I
one
was
question
so
I got wrong was about the Kardashians, and I don't watch the bloody Kardashians.
Oh, see,
do
I don't watch any reality. I don't watch
Mm.
any of it.
The Chase would be a good one.
I'd love to do the. Well, I've just had
Oh,
Mark
we
on.
should do
Well, we
that.
just had Mark on from the Beast.
Yeah.
He's been on Celebs Go Dating with us. And actually, maybe we should get Shu
We
in on the
could go
chase.
because isn't it on pairs, the celebrity chase?
No, you all go in a
No.
panel as well.
There's like
Oh,
four
I
of
thought
you.
it was like a little team.
Yeah, it is of 4.
So you go up individually, and then
Yeah.
at the end you kind of work as a
You do
team.
your cash build around.
I still want us to do Celebrity Hunted.
Yeah. We
They
don't
won't
seem to make the
have
cut for that
us.
one, Babs.
It's really annoying. They don't even pay you to do it.
It's for the
We
love,
will
isn't
do
it?
it for free. Well, it's for Stand Up to Cancer,
Which is a great cause.
which is a great
Yeah.
Which
cause.
is a fabulous. I'll do anything for that charity.
But I'm
quite
not being
honestly.
funny. They had some fucking podcasters I'd never heard of on there on the last series. Literally had no idea who they were.
You might not be ingratiating yourself to the celeb bookers on this one, Lou.
Well, I don't
Basically
care. They
slamming
don't
their
want us
slamming their
anyway.
booking system.
Well, I'm just saying, no one had heard of these people. Well, I hadn't. Imo probably would have
I
done.
don't know who they.
I don't know who anybody
you're
is.
referring
And
to.
they weren't even friends, the two people that they had on there.
But we're
'cause
actual
they had
friends.
a fallout and then they fucked off and left each other.
Oh, no, we
The
wouldn't do that.
podcaster and some musician. And I thought, well, clearly they've just shoved them together because they're not actually genuine friends. So it didn't even make for good TV. At least we have a genuine, like, good relationship and good
Exactly.
banter.
We'd have really good banter.
We'd make great TV.
We'd make great
we just
telly.
need to do our own road trip.
Let's just do our own.
We've
Let's
spoken
just
about this
do our
before.
own. Yeah,
We're going to go on a road trip.
that's it.
We were
That's
like,
it.
we'll do like a European road trip.
Yeah, we have talked about that in the
Yeah.
horse
Let's
lorry.
start in a UK road trip.
Okay, let's start that.
We'll meet our Lufanians along the way.
Let's do that. Let's
Yes.
do a UK road trip, guys.
We could go. Oh,
Oh,
do you know where we could start it?
go on.
Oh, I forgot to send you a
Chelmo.
picture. No, I've got
Oh.
220,000 pictures, so I can't find it. When I went to Mersey Island
I
the
love
other
Mersey.
week and picked Dixie up from the party,
Mhm.
I had to wait for 3 hours because I was worried I'd get,
Caught
on
in
the,
the tide,
island
yeah,
in the
stuck on the
tide.
tide, yeah.
And so I went for a little drive around. And
Not a lot to drive, is
actually, I've
there?
just realised that saying this, I did actually cross back over the tide.
Brilliant.
Anyway, and I passed a place called Fingering Hoe.
Oh yes.
And I took a picture of the sign, and we should go on a UK-wide LuAnna tour
Of filthy names.
of filthy names, and we should meet Lufanians on the way.
Snatch.
And we should gate crush a wedding.
Yep.
We should go to someone's hen party.
Yes.
We should go to a smear test.
We should
go to a primary school play. And we should do all that. We should go and work in a few small businesses.
Yeah, we should.
Might
I
be
love
a bit
this.
far, but could go to Muff
Muff.
Where's-
and do a Muff
Muff?
dive. Oh, it's in Northern Ireland, I think.
That's a bit far.
But
We'll go to
Muff
Scotland.
dive.
Yeah, we do Scotland.
Go to Scotland.
Is there a place called Twat?
There is.
We'll go
If
to
I
Twat.
tell you what, here's an appeal. If you live in a place with a funky name, right, or if you are just, let's say, September-ish time.
Why not? I think after summer holes, we all
After
want a little
summer
break on the
holes,
holes,
yeah.
don't we, guys?
If you live somewhere with a funky name, I mean, it could just be like Ho.
I mean, we
There's
could-
a place called Titty Ho.
Okay, titty ho, fingering ho, twat.
Scratchy bottom.
Yes.
Perfect.
Any of these places. Or if you own a small business in kind of a city that's not far off a
And one that would
motorway.
really resonate with us.
Yeah.
Like one, I don't know, maybe you've got some really amazing story around it. Like, you know what? We can do some good with this. I
Yes.
love this. It's a bit like...
We should do this.
Yes, we can
It's a bit
definitely
like
do this.
yes.
Yeah.
Or if you're doing a hen do, let's not crash a wedding. That's too much.
Too
if you're
much.
on a hen do in like September time,
Want
and
us to
you
turn
want
up.
us to turn up to your hen
Yeah.
do, or if you own a lovely little cafe in Bristol or Birmingham or somewhere like
Or
that, you'd like us to
Manchester.
come and I am
Yeah.
actually a trained barista because I used to have a shop, didn't I?
You
So I had the coffee shop,
are.
and you'd like us to go and do a little shift.
I'm a
do
trained
shift in
waitress.
your-
I did silver service waitressing. I could do that.
We could tour the country, stopping off at these places,
Say
meet
hi,
Lufanians,
yeah.
meet their businesses, do a small business, give back.
Give back to you wonderful, loyal listeners.
LuAnna gives back.
LuAnna gives back to our loyal Lufanians.
I reckon we do it in September.
Nice, like over a weekend. Do
Over
a weekend. Yeah.
Wait, let me check my diary.
Get the
check
kids
your
looked
diary.
after.
Check your diary.
I've got my paper diary, Babs. It's in my handbag.
Right, well, I'm busy at the Nationals the first weekend of September.
Brilliant. And this is where the whole plan comes crashing
the
down.
third weekend of September, I'm away with the kids and the lot. But I am free the weekend, the 13th and 14th of September.
So off top of head, yeah, I've got all kids' birthdays later September. I think kind of work. Yeah, that feels like it
are you
works for me.
free? The second,
free.
well, I say we leave on the Friday, girls.
A little tour, a little
And
road
we do
trip.
a little road trip, a LuAnna road
Yeah.
trip. LuAnna, so please reach out.
Oh, I'm
Two.
free.
Oh, you're free.
So
Okay,
if
Bex, are you free? Let's
Bex is
actually
in.
put our money where our mouth is
Yeah,
and
and
do
do it.
Because we had some great content when we did our first tour.
Yeah, we did.
And we were in the
In the
minibus.
bus.
Oh, yeah.
Do you remember
the
when
van.
where
That
were we
van
going? To Cardiff or
stunk.
Bristol? And you farted and
Oh,
I
it
was sick.
stunk. Oh, Imo, that was the worst.
We had to pull
fart
over for
of
me to
all
puke.
times.
That was
Oh,
bad.
it was so bad.
We'll rig our van up with GoPros and we'll document our whole thing on our YouTube channel.
I love this.
I
So
think this is brilliant.
This is a brilliant idea.
This is a live, guys. You're listening now.
This is our back
to
of
the
a fag packet
brainchild,
planning.
yeah.
Yeah. The brainchild. This is literally as high
I
tech as
reckon
it gets.
we crash a hen do. So if you're having a hen do that second weekend of September, let us know. If you own a small business, you want us going to work in
It's
it.
got to be a good one.
Let us know.
Like, it's got to be a good
If you
hen
live
do.
in a funky place, let us know. Or if you've got a friend, actually, that's like a huge LuAnna fan that you'd like us to surprise.
And maybe
we
there's
could
a
just
good...
go and knock on her door.
Yeah, but
and have
also-
a cup of tea.
Yeah, and if there's a good backstory, something that makes it really, really compelling
Yeah.
as well. So you know what to do, guys.
Meaningful. If one of your friends is really poorly.
That's what I mean.
And
yeah.
they can't get out and you want us to go and visit them.
We'll do a hospital visit if we have to.
No, that's a bit, no,
Okay,
we'll
no, we're
do a
not doing
home
that.
visit.
Home visit. Right, LuAnna at everythingluanna.com is
Put
an
the subject,
LuAnna
Weekender.
Okay, fine. LuAnna Weekender. And the WhatsApp number is 07745 266 947.
Also start that with LuAnna Weekender so Imo can filter it.
Yeah.
I reckon this is going to be fun.
Guys,
Because we
I'm up
didn't
for
do
this.
a tour this year.
No, we didn't do a tour. And also, it's be a really nice way to kickstart, because the summer holidays, everyone naffs off, don't they? Just in
Yeah.
general, in life, which I'm all
naffing
here
off.
for. I love the fact that we've all adopted the European way now,
Yeah.
that we all just down tools as best we can.
Yeah.
Most people, not everyone
Most
I know.
people.
But we all tend to just take a little bit of an easy one, don't we?
Yeah.
We all come back, enjoy in September. Let's do this. Let's
And
make
we
it
will
happen.
be off to fingering home.
Hey! And then followed
We
by
could do
twat.
little videos. We're LuAnna and we're here in fingering ho.
And then, yeah.
And then
love
we
this.
could get a hoe and sing hi ho round fingering ho's sign.
I'll just point at you.
And then just get back in our van. We'll
You as
start
the hoe.
fingering Imo.
That's all right.
Right,
Right,
sorry,
this is good.
we
Right,
digress.
hooray.
Let's crack on.
Did you know with Imo? Pitchy. Have you got any Savlon, Lou? Any Savlon?
Why? Oh, for a
Oh,
burn.
you need Sudocreme now.
Yeah, that'll do. Got any Savlon kicking around?
I have got some. Do you want some immediately?
No, it's fine. But just in
We could do it after this record,
yes,
maybe.
please. Yeah.
There's a fly in here.
I know, it's really annoying. I've seen it buzzing
Kill
around.
it! Kill it!
No, don't, because it's actually Frederick and he's always in here.
Ready.
And sometimes he comes and sits like on my hand.
No, Lou. I know you want to save pigeons, but we're not saving
It's
flies.
Frederick the fly.
I'm smashing that shit next time. it
No.
comes to me. I will.
He was sat on your blouse earlier.
Yeah,
was
I
looking at
told
him.
you he'd sit on you, Frederick.
Bastard fly.
Sometimes when I go to the toilet,
There
I
he
get
is.
a little
There
bit
he
of,
is.
yeah, because wants his poo. When I go to the toilet, I just scoop a little bit of poo with my fingernail and I bring it back for him and I feed him. It reminds me of Mary Poppins and the Robin.
Brilliant.
And I go like that.
Louisa has a pet fly.
Anyway, moving on.
Yeah.
This was sent to me by a few people.
Hang on. We
What?
didn't do it.
What?
Did you know?
No, we've already
We've
sung.
done that because we sang it really pitchy.
Having a real ADHD
Yeah, I
moment
can tell.
right now.
Done that.
I can
done
tell.
That
Welcome back to Earth. Lou.
bit. A few people sent me this.
Go on.
And I
What
think
is it?
the girl.
Tell me now.
God.
Spit it out then, girl.
Stick a gag on her,
What's
please.
wrong with you? Just tell us already.
Female
Don't
octopuses.
speak. I know. Sorry. I just get it out. Okay.
Stum. Female octopuses throw. Shouldn't that be octopi? I don't know. Throw objects at annoying males who refuse to leave them alone and persistently try to mate with them.
Girl after
They've
our
got
own
the
heart.
right idea, haven't they?
Boys are annoying. Throw rocks.
I
at
wish
them.
people wanted to mate with me so I could throw objects at them. I long for the day.
Yeah, no one wants to mate with us anymore, Lou.
It's quite sad, really. I always used to get hit on and now I don't.
So did I, actually. I am now
I think men are
pathetically
too
grateful.
scared.
I am pathetically grateful
I like a wolf
when
whistle.
one... All right, actually, this will be coming out on the telly very soon.
I would eye roll this.
No, do you know what?
I want to be wolf whistled at by lechy men, okay? And if,
Okay, that's
and
your choice.
You don't.
That's your choice.
I mean, I'm not going to lie, I don't mind a compliment.
See?
But
We like it and you don't.
I know,
It's
but
a generational
this
thing.
is how sad. Did I say this the other week? Again, I'm now having a moment.
Oh, no.
But we've run out of tissue.
No, we haven't.
This is how sad and pathetic I have now become. And it's going to be on the telly, and I'm sure the edit will probably use it just because I look like a total knob and embarrass myself. But one of our celebs we've forgotten, Celebs Go Dating, is on very soon, guys. Is the lovely Louis Russell. He's from Too Hot to Handle. Very, very handsome boy.
Is that an American show?
Yes and no. I can't remember.
Is he
He's
mixed
lovely.
race?
Yes.
Am I allowed to say mixed race?
You can, yes.
Oh, thank God
He's
for that.
lovely, but he came in
He's
really...
quite hot, isn't he?
Very, very
I think he's on
gorgeous.
another show at the minute on
Yes,
Netflix.
he is.
Is it Battle Camp?
Yes.
Very good
Yes.
looking boy.
Yes, it is. And
Been
he's-
watching Battle Camp with the kids.
Well, he came in. So I've done a lot of work with Louis and I adore him.
Can we also just say I know who someone is?
Can I just say I'm absolutely amazed that
See?
you know this and
Yes.
congratulations. And he came in and we were setting him up on some dates
Single
with
then?
someone. Got to keep watching the show. And we were trying to figure out someone from today. And then he went, I want someone like... He went, I want someone Facey. Yeah, he went, I want someone Facey. So Paul and I, being slightly old, we were like, Facey? And he was like,
Facey, when we were young,
Yeah.
if you were Facey, it means if she's a bit facey,
Facey.
it means you had a lot of attitude.
Oh, no, now it
in a
means-
bad way.
And Facey means you've got a really lovely face, like you're really hot. And he went, I want someone Facey. He went, like Anna. Well, I sat there.
Like Niagara
I went,
Falls.
oh my God. I went bright red.
Stop.
I couldn't, because this is how sad and pathetic it is, Lou. I don't think I've had a compliment like this in a long time.
Babs,
Paul
you're beautiful.
looked at me and was just like,
You're
oh my God, look
beautiful.
how excited
It's
she is to hear that. And I was like,
Thank you. Well, he is quite a good
he's
looking
lovely
guy.
and he's such a sweetie.
He is good looking.
He is, and he's a very, very nice lad.
So you
But-
can't tell us if he put the D in the V.
Can't tell you, mate. But watch the series, all will be revealed. He has a lot of highs and lows in this series, let me tell you. But anyway, the fact that Louis said I was Facey, not going to lie, has
loved
made
it.
my fucking
See,
life.
Imo, just wait till you're old like
That's
us.
not a cat call.
No, it was a lovely, sweet compliment. He
similar.
went, someone Facey like Anna.
No, it's fine. Moving on.
Why don't you like being catcalled?
I don't think it's a nice thing to do.
I think it's a
power
compliment. It's not a power move.
It is a power move.
It's very
not.
frowned upon to do catcalling
Okay,
and
Becca.
whistling.
What do you think about having a little wolf whistle as you walk down the street?
It can be quite predatory.
She said it depends
It's
on
not
the
a
person.
thing. Yeah, I know it's not a thing. I am sad and grateful.
I am too.
It depends on the context.
We're like, please give us a wolf whistle.
Well, Louis Russell said I was Facey. I was tickled bloody
Sometimes
pink.
I walk past building sites 5 times.
With her skirt
Back and
round her
forth.
waist.
Back and forth, back and forth. Just
Going
to-
wolf whistle at
just
me,
to fit-
goddamn.
And they're scared now to do it because of people like you. And then people like me suffer, and then we get low self-esteem.
Oh
Yeah.
such low
The
self-esteem.
self-esteem
Suffering
is
from low
chronic.
self-esteem because woke people like you have stopped the catcalling.
Good.
I mean, it's a strong statement. I think Imo is actually in the majority, but I think you and I have just confessed we don't mind
I
a
want
little
to hear
whistle.
from Lufanians on the
Yeah.
cat. Can we put this on our socials?
Yes.
You know,
Catcalling, yay or
catcalling.
nay?
Lou and Anna don't mind a cat call. But the 3 categories are actually Louisa's disappointed if she doesn't get wolf whistled at. Anna is
Quite grateful.
And Imo is horrified. Which one do you sit in? Yeah.
That speaks volumes about our personalities, actually.
Yeah.
Not in a bad way.
Imo's the most self-assured. I'm the most insecure. And
I'm just like,
Anna's
I'll just take whatever I can get.
well-rounded.
Yeah.
Hello, producer Imo, just dropping in here after all that lovely catcalling chat. Just to say that catcalling is actually a finable offence, so we're really not encouraging anyone to catcall. Please, that would be great. We don't want you all getting fined, so please don't catcall, even if you might like it to be catcalled at. Don't do it. Okay, that would be great. Okay, thank you. Bye.
Right. Some messages.
Come on then, let's go.
Howard, what are you saying? He is a Man fan and he wants the granddad name, Howard. So he says, I need your help to reconnect me with another Lufanian.
Oh, is this like a little surprise?
Oh, it's like the Metro, you know, when they used to do they still do that in the Metro?
Lonely Hearts.
Oh, I don't know. I don't commute to London anymore because I'm lazy. So we built a studio in my house. Right. I tried to keep it as short as I can, but in a nutshell, I had an early flight from Manchester Airport in July of 2024. So I went to the airport the night before, just hung out and got a bit too merry. Love that for you. At some point of the night, I met this guy. So Howard's a gay man. And we got chatting. Then chatting got to snogging in one of the lifts.
Oh,
Go on.
go on.
Then going up and down constantly in the lift. It was like a film. Anna. We spent the whole night together until we obviously had to part ways and get our flights. We swapped numbers and kept in contact until I lost my phone at a festival along with his number. I think about him and what he's up to sometimes and hate to think that he thinks I just ghosted him. I also know we had a long drawn conversation about how much we love this podcast. So without naming names, I'd like to think if he is listening, he will know it's him. Unless snogging in lifts in airports happens to everybody. But I certainly wasn't expecting it. I love you guys and look forward to listening on my next flight, which is very soon. I wonder what I'll get up to this time. So if in July of 2024, you were at the airport that evening and you hooked up with a guy in a lift that loved our podcast too, you kept in contact with him.
Get in touch with us.
Get in touch. LuAnna at everythingluanna.com. Send us a voice note if it's easier. 07745 266 947.
There she is.
And just let Imo know if that was you and we will reconnect
We will
you.
reunite you live on the pod. Okay, what a lovely one. We
yay.
like being. This is good. This is feel good.
good.
This is LuAnna love. Right, message from anonymous. So Erin. Hi, ladies. I'd love some advice on how to deal with this. It's eating me up. I will try and keep it short,
Gobble.
but strap in.
Strap on.
Okay. My best friend and I are both married with kids, but we have somehow... Wow. So my best friend and I are both married with kids, but we have somehow fallen for each other.
Oh.
Over the years, we have known each other. We have always been close. We spend time together, just us, and also with our families. I spend time with his wife, and my husband spends time with him.
Oh, so it's heterosexual.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought they were girl best friends.
Yes.
But they're
He
not.
is a great... I see. Right.
Yeah.
He's a great friend. Right. Yeah, I was with you as well. We have supported each other through a lot. But over the last 6 months, things have changed. We have been chatting a lot more, sharing more with each other. We are both experiencing similar issues in our marriages, and we have bonded more over this. About a month ago, we went for a coffee, like we often have, and the way we were looking at each other and how we were interacting felt different. Since then, we have spoken to say that we think we are falling for each other. We both decided that this cannot go any further. We said that we cannot control how we feel, but we can control how we deal with it, correct?
Very sensible.
Very. Neither of us want to have an affair, and neither of us want to leave our partners. We have tried to distance ourselves from one another and have tried not speaking, but we always seem to gravitate towards one another and we're each other's support network. Both of us are working on things in our marriages, but the way we feel about each other is undeniable. We can't not see each other. Our families and children are friends. I'm not sure if there's anything we can do. We can't be together, but sometimes it feels like we can't be apart. I have daydreamed about how life would be with him, and he says he has done the same thing about me. This isn't just a physical attraction thing. It runs deeper than that. This can't happen, but how can we continue to be friends? We absolutely do not want to destroy our friendship or our marriages, but we have both fallen for each other hard. I hate that I'm feeling like this when I love my husband. We have been together since we were teenagers, but I can't stop thinking about the best friend. It's tearing me apart and I hate the person I am right now. What can I do? Anything? Nothing? Please be honest. I need some guidance. Thanks so much.
Oh, it sounds like you're trying to be really sensible,
Oh,
but
it
you're both like
does.
really emotionally torn.
You can't help how you feel. And
I
this is
know.
really, really difficult. I mean, the first thing I would say is I do a lot of work in affairs. And like, I think you're really sensible and right to stop at everything you can to not get into an affair because it will only get more messy. I think really, if you've had a period of time apart from each other, if you can try just to see if those feelings are genuinely real. I think you have to just be honest about your feelings. But what I would suggest is if this is something that you feel you can't kind of get over, as in the attraction
Just
for each
get
other. Get under. No, but make sure
don't do
you finish that relationship first before you do enter into something there, because unfortunately there is no easy way through this.
Do you know what I think? I think you're both going through the same thing in your marriage, which is quite common at certain points in a marriage. And it just so happens that you're both going through that at the same time. So you're leaning on each other more and you're opening up to each other more. And actually, if one of you wasn't going through that and one of you was happy in your marriage and the other wasn't, these feelings wouldn't be there, right?
Exactly.
Because it's you're both going through and feeling the same thing at the same time. And actually, if you weren't going through that in your marriages, would you feel like that about each other? Probably not. So I think it is wise to separate for a bit and work on your marriages, because what you might find is...
Or see if you can.
Yeah,
at least see if you can.
The niggles in yours might be resolved and you will then feel differently about your husband, which will then make you feel differently about him. And equally, he could go and work on the things in his, and it says you are both working on that. And then that shift would happen again, which would mean you do just need that time apart, and then you could go back to being friends as you were before. Because I always think it's only happened because both of you are feeling the same way in your relationship. So you're looking for what you're lacking in something else, and it happens that you're both lacking at the moment in that. So definitely distance, and just see each other with your other half, and then reevaluate in 6 to 9 months about your own marriages, but do try and work on those first, because you do go through ups and downs in your marriage. You do. Everybody does. And people that say that they don't are quite frankly lying, and it's just whether you and I always think in a marriage, if you're both, it always works unless you're both feeling the same way at the same time and you both want to throw the towel in if there's no one else involved. Do you know what I mean?
You have to, it's to Lou's point, exactly that. There is, to have feelings for someone else, it's typically because there is something gapingly lacking. And actually my work in affairs tells me that one of the main reasons for people seeking solace in someone else is due to emotional intimacy or a lack of.
Yeah.
So that's where you really need to start, is with your existing marriages. To Lou's point, you can't fully focus on that if you're clouding each other with each other's presence. And yes, it might feel awkward and difficult because obviously the families interact, but as best you can, you have to try and separate that. Look at those individual marriages and work on the emotional intimacy, the emotional connection, and figure out if it is there, can it be again? Because it's very difficult to be able to work on that if someone else is
clouding
lingering.
your mind.
But if you figure out that actually, but also I have worked with people when there is a connection, a genuine connection, and that's an unfortunate one, but you don't want to start a new relationship with it being an affair and an overlap. So if that is a decision you come to, you need to be honest with your spouses about this is where the situation is. It's a really shit thing to do, but it's a far better thing to do than getting caught up in an affair. Really tough one. I think you need to ask yourself some really good questions around your marriages, and you need to be honest with your spouses around what is lacking in your marriage.
Good luck.
Good luck, babes.
Got a message from Danny. Says, hi, I've been meaning to send this in for ages. This happened during the winter. My story is not about a rat and a tree, but a mouse and a hedge.
Oh.
Remember when the rat got stuck in the tree?
Oh, yes.
We have a young cat who likes to bring her kill to the bedroom and start throwing it around in a playful manner. This isn't nice at the best of times, let alone at 3 a.m. So when she woke me with all her leaping about, I just grabbed the mouse by the tail and chucked it out the window. Result, cat wandered off. Then, just as I drifted back to sleep, she appeared again with what I assumed was the same mouse. And in my sleepy state, I'd literally just put it out the window and it had landed on the floor outside, which she then retrieved, or a second mouse she retrieved in the space of 10 minutes, which either means we have a great cat or a mouse problem.
Yeah.
Anyway, this time I thought I really needed to chuck this mouse now. So she buggers off and I can sleep. Side note, I'm also of the age and very aware that if I wake up too much, that that will be it and I won't fall back asleep.
Oh, God, that's what aging does.
At the back of our house, only 5 foot from the house, we have a stone wall and a hedge at the top. So it's high up and level with our bedroom window. I knew I needed to really lob it to get it over the hedge. So I did that. The cat buggered off, and even better, I did manage to get back to sleep. Next morning, open the curtains, and hanging from the brambles was said mouse. It's just that bit too far to reach and get rid of. But I thought, oh, it's fine. Something will come along and eat it, or it'll fall down in the wind and rain. Nope. That mouse hung on that branch for 10 weeks. Very clearly. My children even started saying hello to it. Updating family members on its status. It did not move until the hedge was cut by the local farmer.
Oh.
It sort of became part of the family, that mouse. Its poor little corpse hanging there. I've attached a picture.
Oh.
I'm surprised the bird didn't swoop down and get it. I've attached a picture. It might not be as impressive as the rat in the tree, but I feel the mouse deserves its little story. From Danny and Sol.
Oh, it's massive.
It's huge. That
Is
like
a massive
rat.
mouse. That's the biggest mouse I've ever seen. It's like a guinea pig.
Massive.
Like
Yeah.
a guinea pig in a tree.
It's like a ferret.
Right, we'll put that on our socials.
Yeah.
Thanks for the story. And remember, if you want to get in touch, you can email us, LuAnna, at
everythingluanna.com.
You can also drop us a WhatsApp on 07745 266 947.
Right, Newsy Bits. This is a nice little headline. Give new dads 6 weeks off work at nearly full pay, MPs say. Now, the UK statutory parental leave system is one of the worst in the developed world and has fundamental flaws, says a group of cross-party MPs. The report's been published by the Women and Equalities Committee and said that paternity leave rules entrench outdated gender stereotypes. I would agree. It added that bold action is needed, but warned that any changes would require significant investment. That is the problem.
That's the problem.
That's
what
the
I was
problem
about
we have.
to say. Who's going to pay for
we
it?
We all want it, but as you say, where does the moolah
is gonna
come
pay
from?
for it?
Now, in 2003, statutory paternity leave allows most new fathers and second parents in the UK to take up to 2 weeks off work. That's right. And
It's not long, is it?
it's
2
just
weeks
2 weeks
with a new baby.
No, it applies to all partners, regardless of gender, after the birth, surrogacy or adoption of a baby. Now, those eligible receive £187.18 a week, or 90% of their average earnings, whichever is lower. So this works out as less than 50% of the national living wage, and fathers are ineligible for statutory paternity leave if they are self-employed or earn less than £123
Wow, so
a
you
week.
can't get it if you're self-employed.
You're quite gatekeeped, aren't you? The report says this is completely out of kilter with the cost of living, and suggests that the government should consider increasing paternity pay to 90% or more and paternity leave to 6 weeks in a phased approach. Interesting. What do we think about paternity leave? And this is going to be
Spain.
Yeah,
New
Europe have got it
dads can
sucked.
take 16 weeks off work at full pay.
Sweden
and
as well.
France, new dads can now spend 28 days at home while being paid.
Sweden are the ones who are the front runners, though. I've known this for a long time.
480 days
Yeah.
are paid. But who pays for that?
I don't know. I assume the government.
Because imagine running a small business of 4 employees, right? And then one of them goes off work, a dad or whoever, a mum. Like you are then having to pay that person and pay another person to do the job because you've only got 4 of them. It's impossible for some businesses to afford that. So then
I don't know where the money comes from.
But then the government then pay the statutory anyway. So as a small business, you're not paying the statutory, which is the lower thing. But the government wouldn't be able to afford to do this because there's just not enough money. It's a real issue because
it is. Because other countries do seem to have
where
it.
does Sweden get the money? Why are we so bloody poor?
Yeah, I know. But people that I know live in Sweden, I know people that have benefited from this, and it works so brilliantly as well. I think it's Holland that I believe.
Sorry, that's not true. Families in Sweden are entitled to 480 days.
90 days.
With 90 days reserved for fathers. So the mother could either take the whole 480 days and the father nothing, or the father can take 90 of the 480.
And is it Holland that I think they have a phased approach now where a lot of businesses encourage fathers to take Fridays off or a day off a week or something like that in order to try and just to bring more of that family life work balance, into line a little bit, which I'm all for if of course, it can be, the books can be balanced. Now, the HMRC shows that £3.3 billion was spent on statutory maternity pay in 23-24. And across the same period, 69 million was spent on paternity pay and 34.4 million pounds of statutory shared parental pay.
It's a lot of money.
It is.
3.3 billion. But they're raising the future of that.
Yeah, but people need to have kids. We've got the, the birth rates are dropping. We need to have children, and parents need to be able to be supported to have children. Otherwise, we don't have a growing workforce. We have no children coming through to fill the gaps. And I think this is the chicken and the egg. Everyone complains and moans about it, but also I'm very much of the banging the drum that, it is, I think it's fantastic. A lot of parents work. And I think it's great that we have so much more opportunity now and equality around that. But equally, we are in a space where I think we also do need to consider children's needs as well and the importance of having present families, but we can't do it all and have it all, especially if we have no coffers. So the balance is very hard to strike.
When they're a newborn.
No.
Nursery fees
are
a fortune.
Well, we now have the nursery, I think it's from 9 months now, we have the provisions. But then I know about that, so this is something
that's means tested, and even
but not even that,
people,
Lou. But
that can be work out funny for some people.
But it's a bigger issue than that. The government promised it, and I know this because I've even done some work around this. The government promised this. Where are you going to get the caregivers from, care providers? You bring a law in, well, have you got the workforce? No, you haven't got the workforce that can deliver what you've promised. So there's a huge recruitment drive for now early years caregivers because we don't have enough.
People don't want to do that because the pay's not enough.
Exactly. So this goes to the chicken and egg. But we need to have children, we need to have babies because we need to have a population and a generation that comes up underneath us to support us. So
do you know what I'm waiting for?
What?
Armageddon.
Well, there you go.
Right, more positive now.
A
disabled duck.
I'm in.
Has been given a specially made wheelchair.
I'm sold.
There's a disabled duck called Opie who was spared a trip to see the quack.
Did you put this in the story?
No, I saw it and I thought, Lou will like it.
I love this. He's been given a specially made wheelchair. He was left limp, after mating session went wrong. And he can no longer waddle happily. That's what happens. Duck sex is so violent.
Really
I've had to take a couple of my limp ones and we rehab them in a stable to get them over the rape.
You taught us about duck sex. Do you know what I'm also going to throw into the mix? Pigeon sex. Really, really violent as well. We have these shagging pigeons outside my house. It's dangerous. Dangerous.
Anyway, the duck's owner, she's called Emily, she's made him a little homemade wheelchair. So he waddles along in a harness and lead, and his little foot can be raised off the floor. And Emily's owned him since a duckling, and he joins her on days out, boating on lakes and parks. There's even a sign on the back saying, "I'm not a toy, I am disabled.
Oh my God.
Please allow me some room."
Can I just say, a disabled duck? Is there anything more
She would describe Opie as sassy, charismatic and charming. He's a baby. So, oh no.
What's happened?
So when he was mating, so Opie's a boy and he was trying to mate with a female. She says they were both quite inexperienced.
Oh no.
And afterwards he couldn't get up and walk. She was a novice and unfortunately passed away.
Oh, death by duck sex.
So I hope there's a picture of.
Oh my God. This is the picture of the duck.
So cute.
That is the cutest thing I've ever seen. We now have a picture which will be on our socials of the little duck. He's in a little wheelchair with a little sort of harness. Oh,
little
my
wonky
gosh.
wheels on him. She says he's not your typical duck. He prefers the company of humans to animals.
Well, I have to admit, that is the duck I want in my life.
Cute.
Isn't that
cute.
thank you, Imogen, for
You're
bringing this
welcome.
into our lives.
That's a happy news story. Slightly strange, but could these
love
next
that.
people be weirder?
It's the widow of the week. Right, anonymous. So Ronnie, LuAnna, call me Ronnie after me great aunt. What a ledge she was.
Ledge.
Anyway, I'm nominating my boyfriend. He's a weirdo. He uses his balls for temperature control. I know a few other men that do this.
Stop.
I have a lot of men in my life. Balls for temperature control. Too hot, dunks them in cold water. Too cold, dunks them in warm water.
Quite sensible.
Says it's the best life hack ever. I don't believe it works, but he is delighted with himself. Weird, right? Never mind the ick. I get walking into the kitchen the other day to find him dangling his bits into my favourite cereal bowl.
Brilliant. I think it's quite sensible. If I'm too hot, I run my wrists under cold water.
Yeah, good hack, Lou. Good hack.
Right, Molly says, hi girls, thanks so much for the pod. It's my twice-week therapy and I love it.
Thank you.
Long-time listener, first-time contributor. I'd like to nominate my scabby sister, Erin.
Scabby.
Erin
good
in
word.
capitals as well, for
Scabby.
Weirdo of the Week or Minger of the Week. You know when you get dirt and bits built up under your fingernails?
Don't tell me she
She
chooses.
likes to build it all up so you can see the filth through the nail, then delights in picking the dirt out with her teeth and eating it.
Ugh.
I've called her out on it many times. She says she's just chewing on
She's going to get
life,
botty worms.
and that gives her a flavour of the day. Grimo.
That is how children get threadworms, from having that shit under their nails. And then you get then you're on the Ovex, the family Ovex,
Yeah.
family 4-pack.
Have you had the joy of Ovex?
What is Ovex?
Wait till
Wait
you have
till you have
children
kids.
and you'll find out what
if
Ovex
you know,
is.
you know. It's a family 4-pack
There's
of tablets.
many a parent nodding along now.
And if
Have
one of
the
if one of the bastards gets the threadworms,
The
you've
whole
all got
work,
to take the
the whole
tablets.
family.
You've all got to boil wash
Yeah.
your towels in your bedding.
Oh no.
And
It's giving scabies.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
I've got an
giving
itchy
scabies.
bum.
They're like an orange refresher, but they taste chalky.
Oh,
And-
we just use the liquid.
Or you can have the liquid one. Even in my village, it is a currency. Botty worm medicine is a currency because you always get on a Sunday evening. Oh, we've had a case of the worms. Anyone got a 4-pack of
it's
Ovex?
rank.
Because you don't want those kids to be
And
in bed
it's
all
all
night
from
scratching their
chewing the-
asshole.
Because
You
the
want 'em-
worms come out at night, and if you shine a torch on their buttholes,
you see the
all
firms. Yeah, the
It's
little,
so bad.
it's teeny tiny
It's
little threads.
really gross.
I thought Elle did the other day. She was a couple of days ago. She went, "Mammy, I got itchy botty." Straight away, I'm like, touch your toes, arse in the air in the
Yeah.
kitchen. Straight
Torch
away,
out.
torch out. And do you know
Yeah.
what I was so pleased? It was just a chug nut.
Oh.
She,
Right,
hadn't,
on that
she
note,
hadn't wiped properly
I'm not
at school.
ranting. I feel sick. That's it. Please remember at the top of this pod, if you fancy a LuAnna weekender with us, do email Imo.
I love that. Give him all the work. As if she's not snowed
Do
under
email Emma.
enough.
She can just forward it to somebody else. It's not us. Listen, we'll be back every Monday. On Thursday, of course, we have LuAnna Totally Extra. For that, as always, we need you, our wonderful Lufannians. You can send your emails in to LuAnna.
everythingluanna.com.
You can also send us a WhatsApp, a voice note, or a message. Amazing. Choking.
Old Asthma Gerald over
Right
there.
over there. Our number's 07745 26694, and there's a 7.
There is. And listen, if you have not followed, okay, this is very important. Click follow now. This means you get
So
the
important.
podcast the minute the episode drops. I'm following our podcast, which means whenever there's an episode, I see it come up on my phone straight away. Top right, click follow if you haven't. We would be so grateful. And please tell someone else about LuAnna the podcast. We would love a 5-star review as well if you don't mind just spending a couple of minutes doing that. It just helps. It just helps everything. We'll see you Thursday.
Bye.
You've been watching LuAnna the podcast.
What do they need to do, Anna?
Make sure you subscribe.
Boom.